Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of our music theory with Winklev. Like you all know, at the last episode we treated key signature part 1, and on this episode we are going to be switching over to the part 2 of that topic, key signature part 2, and I know you don't want to miss it for anything in the whole world. So for that reason, I urge you to sit back, relax, and keep watching. Now, as you can see on the diagram, you have key signatures 2, and that is the topic of the day, and it deals with what? The flat keys. As you can see here, flat keys, that's the topic of the day, and just like we did on the last episode, the sharp keys, this episode is about the flat keys. And the major component of this topic, key signatures, flat keys, is that we are going to learn the formula with which you identify the keys of songs, and also to know the number of black keys you meet on songs that are written on these particular keys that we are going to treat on this episode. So let's get on with it. As you can see, it has its own formula, and it says, Father, battle ends, and down goes Charles. So in the other one, we did go down and end battle, Father Charles. But this one is Father, battle ends, and down goes Charles. Like I always say, these acronyms are just formulas that will make it easy for us to remember the keys. Like we have here, the first is Father, followed by battle, followed by ends, and down goes Charles. What it simply means is that the first letter indicates the key. If the flat keys are just 1 in a song, it means it's F, Father. If it is 2, it is B, battle. If it is 3, it is E, end. If it is 4, it is A. If it is 5, it is D. If it is 6, it is goes. Then, in the case of C, it won't be 7 because C is the only key that does not have either flat or sharp. Like you have on the diagram, key F major equals to 1 flat key or 1 black key, which is key B flat, which represents or represented by Father. Then on the second one, B flat major is represented by 2 flats or 2 black keys. Then also, on the other hand, what it simply means is that when you're playing the key of F major, F natural major, you're going to encounter just 1 black key, which is your Fa when you're running the scale, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, and that Fa is the key of B flat. Then when you're running the scale on the B flat, you encounter 2 black keys, and those 2 black keys are Do and Fa on the key of B flat, and they are the key of B flat and key of E flat. So those are the 2 keys you will encounter, and just as is showing on your screen. On the third one, key E flat major is having 3 black keys. So whenever you see 3 black keys at the top left corner of a song, it simply means that the key of the song is the key of E flat major, and that is the third one. Then the fourth one is the key of, also let me remind us that what it simply means again is that you have 3 black keys on that key of E flat major when you're running your scale, just as you are seeing on your screen. Then the next one is key A flat major, which is represented by and what it means is that you have 4 black keys on that key, and when you're running the scale, you encounter those 4 black keys, just like you're seeing on the scale on the screen. And also, when you are giving a script, a music script on staff, and you see 4 black keys, 4 flat signs at the top left corner of the song, is only indicating that the song is on the key of A flat major. So let's go over to the next, key D flat major. The D flat major is represented by 5 flat signs. So in a musical piece, if you see 5 flat signs, which appears in this manner at the top left corner of the song, simply means that the key of the song is the key of D flat major. And also when you're running your scale, you always encounter 5 black keys when you're running the scale on the key of D flat major. So let's go over to the next one, which is the key of G flat major. We all know that G flat major doubles as F sharp major, because the black key that makes it G flat major is actually the same black key that makes it F sharp major. Like when we talk about flat keys and sharp keys, we all know that the keys that are on the left side of the white key, top left side, is actually the flat of the key, while the black key that is on the right top side of the white key is the sharp of the key. So G flat major has these flat signs. In a song that has 6 flat signs indicated at the top corner of it before, immediately after the treble clef, is the key of G major. But in terms of running of scale, because you don't have more than 5 black keys on an octave, you will still have the same 5 black keys when you're running the scale, just like you have at the key of D flat major. Now the final one, C major. C major is actually not having any sign at all, because that's the center of music. Like we say, talk about middle C. So C major is the only key that does not have any flat or sharp sign indicated on it in any way, whether at the beginning of the song or anywhere. It's just plain. So any song you see that is plain, there is no flat or sharp sign indicated at the top corner immediately after the treble clef or the bass clef, know that that song is on the key of C major. Remember, key of C major is quite different from the key of C sharp major. C sharp major has sharps, but in the case of C major, there is no flat or sharp sign. But when you're running the scale, and the same thing applies in your running of scale. When you're running on your scale on the key of C, you don't encounter any black. Everything is on the white keys. So that's how key C is. So I want to believe that this episode have really enriched you enormously, and in order for you to keep getting videos like this continuously, I want to urge you to click on the like button, share. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. Also, for those who are just watching this channel for the first time, I believe you must have found value in the videos and you want to keep getting quality videos like this. And in order for that to happen, all you need to do is to click on the subscribe button, click on the like, and also turn on the notification bell, so that each time we drop a video like this, you'll be among the first to see it, so that you benefit from the values we have to offer on this channel. So at this point, I'll be taking my leave. I'm still your man, Vin Clef, always at your service. See you in my next video.